All right, everybody. We are here for the live stream with a special guest today. Over here, you guys have Odgc Exotics. Our dad's gone crazy. Oh, need a little camera adjustment there. This guy, I met him on Craigslist. He had an ad up for selling feeders and cocoa block, and I went by to pick some up and realized he is a really awesome guy. Has some cool collections and some really badass rat racks. And so we kind of hit it off, and I've been back a few times to get some feeders. Unfortunately, my rat rack was janky, and I had some escapees. But this guy knows all about it, and as you guys can see, he's got the really nice racks there behind him. So, like I said, this is Odgc. Our dad's gone crazy, and he just got a YouTube channel started recently. And right now, I think he's around 20 subscribers, and I want to show this guy how fast this reptile community we got here can get this guy up to 100 subscribers. And you guys know that Chris Hardwick has been pushing his new channel, My Motorcycle Obsession, to get it to 100. And I want to show him that we can get Odgc's Exotics to 100 faster than he got his second channel to 100. So right now we got Desert Wolf Armory and Doug Monsters in the chat. So Odgc, let's get right into it, man. I see those racks behind you. So how many ball pythons do you have in your collection?
Currently, we have 42 ball pythons.
Wow, 42. And now, do you think you have a particular favorite? Is there one that you consider your favorite?
My favorite probably is just a single 2-gene. It's a pastel calico, but she is just beautiful. And you'll see her in a little bit.
All right, awesome. And now, as far as breeding, I'm assuming with 42, you're definitely not just a casual collector. So how many breeding projects do you have going on right now?
I have 15 that we're going to start the end of this year.
Oh, wow. Okay,
yep,
so how long have you been?
Well, hopefully 15. There might be a couple that might not be up to size yet, but we're looking at 15, hoping to hatch around 100 eggs next year.
Wow. Okay. Big moves. And now, what are you? I see your racks back there. Now, what are you using for an incubator system? Do you have a commercial style system, or do you have something? I know you're very handy, and because I've seen your rat racks. Do you have something you built yourself, or do you?
I have one now that was just a small wine cooler, just a stand-up wine cooler.
Yeah.
But I just acquired a Pepsi cooler. I just went on Facebook Marketplace and just said, "Hey, anybody got a old Pepsi Coke cooler that they don't want to use anymore, is broke, or got for cheap?" Wound up getting one for free. So later this year, when it cools back down, I'm going to do that build, have it posted on my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe for that build.
Awesome. Some of you guys in the chat, I'm trying to make you blue. Desert Wolf, you should be blue now. Josue, you should be blue. So sorry about that, guys. Let's get right into it, man. I want to see you pull some of them pythons out. Let's go ahead and see some of your collection. I want to see some of the ones that you are really proud of.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go through my list right now of what we're going to be pairing.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm going to put you on solo real quick so that everybody can see you and not my ugly face. And there you go. Now you're soloed out. Put you on the big screen. And, yeah, go ahead and show us what you got going on with your projects.
This is going to be a male. Yep, this is a male fire leopard. And he is het clown. He's a big old boy.
Wow.
And he is going to get paired to a lesser het clown. And I'm not sure on these sets. That's why I'm definitely going to put these two together. I do have a clown that I could put her with, but I want to prove both of them sets at the same time.
Right. Now, let me ask you this real quick, because I'm just getting into it, and I know a lot about genetics from high school. I was kind of a brainiac, but I'm just getting into the ball python genetics. And now, do you, when you buy hets, now, do you get any kind of guarantees that that's going to prove out? And if you buy a het from somebody that doesn't, what do you do with that? What do you do personally?
Me personally, 70% of my collection, I bought as a collection that someone was just getting out of the hobby. So I was able to acquire racks, all that stuff at a decent price. To me, that was just the smarter route to go. I was, like I said, I was able to buy racks and all. So I was able to quarantine them in different rooms as I was building them. And to me, I mean, it took, 6 months to build it and, quarantine everything. But now I've got everything in one room. Everybody's together. I've done all this in less than 6 months.
That is incredible, dude. Hey, everybody in the chat, man, share this out. We got 5 in here. Need to get some more people in here. Sunday afternoon. I know people are just kicking it.
But back to your question, though, me personally, if I was buying something from someone that said it was a het and they couldn't provide proof of the parents or anything like that, or provide that it was bred to something, I wouldn't pay for the hets.
Right.
Now, I do have some stuff that I bought from Morph Market that I paid for the het because I asked from the people, that I was buying it from for pictures of the parents, all that good stuff, just to make sure that I was getting what I was paying for.
Right. Because a lot of people have told me, if you don't have the money to buy the projects you want right out, then get the hets. But that's my concern, is buying hets that then they don't prove out. And somebody's just putting that on the ad to get more money for the snake.
Exactly. And that's what you got to be careful of. Make sure you're buying it from somebody you know. Like I said, if you're buying it someone and they can't prove it, don't pay for the money for the het. Only pay for the money of what you can see.
Right. And you saved me. I have to tell you, you saved me, because that Candino I was looking at, when I asked them to see pictures of the parents, they couldn't provide the pictures, and then they got kind of shady with the explanation, so I backed out of that deal. But let's go ahead. Let's get to let's see some more of your breeding projects.
The next is going to be a lavender albino. If I can find out where I put them.
Oh, I see. I love the albinos. I got the 2. I really like them. I want to get albino pieds sooner down the road.
Where did I put him? He must be hiding. There he is. And he's going in shed, so he's not going to look too great on the camera.
I hope I get to that point where I can't remember which tub a certain snake's in. That will be a great day of my life.
But this little guy is going to be going to 2 girls.
Oh,
he's
wow.
A lavender albino. And
God, he's beautiful.
He will be going to this inchy girl. Hopefully get some super inchies, and then we're just going to get a bunch of hets.
Now, will you pair one? Will you put one male with 2 different females in the same season?
Yes.
All right, because I'm thinking about doing the same thing.
Just give them a week off. Make sure they don't go off feed. If they go off feed, you need to give them a little bit, a time to rest.
Right.
But he's going to her, and then, like I said, my favorite one was the 2G pastel calico. So he is going to go to that inchy, and then this pastel calico. She's about 1,100 grams right now, but she is just beautiful.
Oh yeah! Wow.
She's my favorite. Just 2 genes, pastel and calico. Did that right there.
Wow. Sleepy Weasel, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, that's a beautiful snake, especially just for 2 genes. Yeah, that's beautiful.
So, next, we're going to look at our 2 pies. These are both males. This one is a low white pied.
I see people that like the low whites, and I see people that like the high whites, and I don't. Not everybody has their own preference, but I love the high whites. I like the ones that just barely have any pattern on them, just in a few spots. Yeah, that's a pretty snake, though.
Yeah, wow. That's the low white. And then this guy is my medium white. And between these 2 guys, I'm going to let them see. One of them will see 1 girl. The other one will get to see 2 girls. This is the smaller one, so he'll only get to see 1 girl. And then the big one, I'll put him to 2 girls.
Yeah, and I like that guy. I really like that one patch of pattern with the 2 lines. It almost looks like the smiley face with no mouth, the droopy eyes.
Yeah.
That's a really cool
Pies
mark.
do get those nice emoji faces
You know,
sometimes.
I've seen people pay crazy monies on Morph Market for just a regular pied normal, just because it had a crazy emoji or some crazy design in one of its patterns.
I told you what I pay for those. The bigger one,
Yeah,
200, and the smaller
you're
ones are
lucky.
250.
That's
This
like
is
winning the lottery.
this is a calico leopard spider, and I only paid 100 for this girl.
Now, see, I love the way the white, blends
And
into
she's gonna go to
the
one of those
brown there.
five.
It almost looks pixelated out right there, where the white and the brown comes into each other, or the
That's the
copper.
calico.
Yeah, that's a pretty gene. I like that.
And then GH, one of the other
See, I don't know much about calico.
pies.
Is calico co-dom or dom, or is it
It's a
recessive?
dominant breed. I have a male that's calico. I'm not pairing him to anything just because he's not a good representation of a calico. And
Well,
he's actually
like.
going in the shed, but
I
you
really.
can barely see the white
Oh, I got you. Well, I really
on
like that
him.
new Jedi morph, and I wonder what the Jedi would look like with the calico around those
I
Jedi
think
heads.
calico is such an underrated gene. It does such
Yeah, that's
beautiful
it.
things. But this is a
Yeah.
GXI pastel that's het ghost. I do have a ghost that I might pair her with if he gets big enough. If not, then she's going to go to one of those Pied Boys.
Right. Yeah, that's a beautiful man. You've got some beautiful snakes in your collection. I don't know how I've been to your house 3 or 4 times, and all I've seen is rats, and I've never seen these beautiful snakes. Just kidding. He looks a little head shy. He jerked that thing back.
Where is the other one that's going to her? Who is that? The Emperor Pin.
And you said those are the
So the
70s. Those are the 70 quarts you got in that one big rack.
no, the big one will hold 30, and then this one will hold 10, and then I have 2 more over here, and then I still have 3 more racks in another room to fill for the next
Right.
round of quarantine snakes that I have to bring in.
Right, but
But then this
those
is
are
the last one of those pies will go to. This is a Emperor Pin.
oh, beautiful. But those are 70 quart tubs in that rack, though, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah,
of them.
okay.
These are ARS 70s, and these
All right,
are
okay.
the 3 70s. This was actually a Herb Static rack that I bought.
Hey, Justin, my Animal House, glad you're in the chat. I just made you blue, buddy.
Okay, so next is going to be a banana now.
You guys who just turned in, this guy's got 42 ball pythons, ASF, a rat and mice breeder. I met local to me, and he's a really awesome guy trying to get his channel started. Justin, please help share his channel out, Odgc's Exotics. We're going to try to get him to 100 subscribers faster than Chris Hardwick's new channel. So he's around 20 right now. Everybody share his channel out in the community. Hit his videos up. We need to get this guy to 100 subscribers. I got a ASF colony in the works. I need your help to get it, guys. Oh my gosh, that is an incredible snake too. That's got to be this banana then with those dots.
It's a single gen banana, and he's going to see 2 girls this year. One of the girls that he is going to see.
Man, so after the live stream, since you got 42, I'm thinking, man, you'd be a lot better off with like 41. So we need to figure out which one of these ones you're not breeding that you might want to get rid of that I can afford.
He's gonna that banana's gonna go to the spider.
So you do breed spiders, because I know a lot of people, they have that. That's one of those things. You should or should not breed spiders, but he doesn't look like he has any kind of head wobble.
I've only got one that's got a little bit of wobble out of probably 5 or 6 with spider in the genes.
And I don't know if
you super Emperor Pin.
I don't know if you've seen
to those 2.
Wow, you got some awesome projects going, bro. And I don't know if you've seen the video, but I think Chris Hardwick just put it out. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But somebody thinks they have discovered a gene that cancels out the wobble in the spiders, that actually causes, kind of cancels out any of the neurological problems the spider gene was causing. And if they have, that's going to revolutionize the ball python world for sure.
But there's some,
that's going to be a game changer.
I can't remember which gene it is right off the top of my head, but they say that there's one that can help mask it.
Right,
But
but he
I
this
mean,
he thinks
you're going to have
they
some with it and some without, and some are going to have it severe, and some are not going to be
right.
so
But
severe.
if they've actually found a gene that will completely
You still there? Hello. You went silent. Will, you still there? It says everyone can see and hear me, but I can't hear you. Should I exit and go back in?
Hey, yo, bro, are you there? Hey, hey, ODGC.
Whoa!
Hey, sorry, dude, my phone died. We're about to get back into it.
Man, you
I,
suck
I,
because I made sure all my stuff was charged.
I know. You know what? It's funny that I thought mine was like at 40%, and I had the charger plugged in, but I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in all the way because I couldn't see my screen. I didn't realize my shit died, dude. And then it had to get like 5% before I could get my camera to come back on. All right, we're about to get rolling back on. Here we go.
All right.
All right, damn, where'd I go here? Son of a bitch. Back out of here. All right, we should be good now, guys. Sorry, we're back now. Yeah, Doug said rookie. Definitely rookie. Let's get back to the breeding projects there, my man.
All right. Well, we have a few more. I have a Mystic Potion. This is probably my favorite male. Hopefully, he won't be too snappy because I actually fed him earlier. I had a African soft fur male that was looking kind of rough, so I went ahead and threw him in there.
Thanks, you guys, for staying and watching. that was completely rookie move. Sleepy Weasel said, "Can I take my light?"
That's pretty bad. I even made sure all my stuff was charged. This is my first time.
And somebody said it's the ODGC exotic show now. You were there by yourself for a minute. That is a beautiful snake too. You know, it's funny because a lot of people like the darker colors, like the GHIs and the Xanthics, but I like the lighter color snakes for some reason.
This isn't the same spider. I have two. This is a bigger one, so that Mystic Potion is going to go to this girl. And then I have another lesser that's not supposed to be Het Clown. I will pair him to her. And with that pairing, I won't get any normals. I'll get some bells. And then I have a Pastel Clown. He's still got to get some size onto him before he'll be ready to breed, but he'll definitely be ready by the end of this year. I mean, he's doubled in size in like 2 months, so I'm not too worried about him getting up to size. But he is going to be going to a normal, an albino, and a pinstripe. So,
wow.
Even though normals aren't that fun, we'll still show her off so she doesn't feel left out.
You know, I want to add a normal to my collection, and I'm thinking about, even though I discourage people from buying from the box stores, I'm really thinking about getting a normal from PetSmart, just because a lot of breeders I talked to said that they wholesale their normals to PetSmart, and that most of them have hidden genes. So I think I'm going to get one from PetSmart just to see if something shows up when I breed it out.
Yeah. I mean, you never know, and sometimes you can catch them at a good deal too.
Oh, they're on sale at my PetSmart for $49 right now at the one in Wendover. $49.99 for a normal ball python. I can't get one off Morph Market that cheap with shipping.
Yeah, and that Pastel Clown is going to go to this albino female also. And I also already have a albino clown that I bought off Morph Market, so it won't take too long to get that project going. And then pinstripe.
I had an inchy head clown head albino, and I sold it. I got from the show. I should have kept it.
And that's a pinstripe that Pastel Clown would go to. Get some more heads. A lot of, the pieds, the albinos, and the clown, it's all going to be just to be getting pets.
Right.
Everything that I have. And then the last two that we'll be pairing this year are two of our biggest snakes. This is the female. She's an albino.
Now, what's she weighing out at? When's the last time you checked her weight?
I can't remember right offhand. I just weighed everybody at the beginning of the month, and she was, I want to say, 1,900 to 2,000 grams.
Oh, she's chunky girl.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. Wow.
And then Steve will be going to an albino Inchi.
Sleepy said wild types are the best. They got the classic paint job. Hey, share this guy's out, you guys, because we're about to do some live feedings. So get some more
Yeah, we
people
couldn't
in here.
figure out how to get my gimbal to function where we could turn it sideways. So I'm about to ask my daughter to come in here and hold the phone for me so that way we can do some live feeding.
Let's do some feedings. Man, you've got quite the collection, man. I'm jealous.
Hey, Alyssa, will you come here?
All right, you guys, we're going to do some live feedings.
On the menu, we got some regular rats. Can't really see them, but I don't want to dump them off on the table either. And then some African soft furs. I'm going to take this out of the gimbal real quick. Let my daughter hold it.
No problem. Yeah, you know, it was funny. I kept having to keep them things kept trying to escape out of that tub when I was feeding them last night. A nice room, man, for your racks and stuff.
Where can we get to where we can see it? Come here, Alyssa. Hold it like right there. No, don't push the buttons. Hold down here. All right.
And you've got besides the ball pythons, though, you also have at least one bearded dragon, don't you?
Yes, we do have one bearded dragon.
Gotcha.
It was a rescue. We've had it for about a year. The girl that we got it from only had it on a regular light, just a light you plug into a light bulb.
Wow.
The only thing the bearded dragon, it was full grown when we got it. The only thing that the bearded dragon had ever ate was lettuce its whole life.
Oh my god.
Never had any type of meat offered.
Wow. Oh wow, so you actually hand feed it like that, huh?
Oh yeah. And some of them won't take it from my hand. So we're just going to throw her back in there with the rat. You may hear some squealing.
Yeah, when they get her, when she's back in the tub.
You may hear some squealing in the background as we go through these.
Right, that's funny.
But if they don't take it pretty quick, I don't force them. I just stick it in there, and when I get done with everybody, I go back through and check again. There you go.
You ever had one get you?
I have not been bit yet, and I always make sure that the rat can't bite the snake.
Yeah, we call it the love lock.
I don't have to worry about him or her actually. You stick her in and go on to the next one.
Yeah, we call it the love lock when you have to grab them by the head.
Let's get you. And a lot of these I'm actually feeding a little bit smaller than they probably should eat right now. But I normally weigh everybody and
yeah, I try to weigh once a month. That's what I do.
I mean, I normally weigh all the feeders too and then record it.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sleepy. I forgot that one.
My biggest snake is 1,500 grams. I only feed every other week. But I've had a few that get to feed. So now it's some are, feeding opposite weeks. So I'm trying to get everybody on the same week. He's got a shit in there.
Well, it's funny, that male that he wouldn't eat for me for 5 weeks, and then I tried feeding him shut up in his tub, and he busted that ASF I got from you the other day, and then I decided to try to power feed him, and I offered him another one last night, and he's ate 2 nights in a row for me. He actually took another one last night.
And just to show everybody.
Boom. Boom.
I'm going to.
Thanks, Sleepy. And in about 10 or 15 minutes, Sleepy, we're going to be doing the ASFs and showing off his racks. So come back, buddy. He just doesn't like to watch the he doesn't like to watch the live feedings.
Just to show you how easy it is. Well, Alyssa, grab a rat.
And you use the coca block, huh?
Yep. It don't matter. Just grab one. Yep. Put lid on. Walk around. I can't get it. Hold on, Alyssa.
Hey, I completely respect your opinions and your views, Sleepy. I really do. Completely respect them.
All right. I don't know if you can. All right, stick it down in there.
Stick it down.
There we go. This is my 14-year-old daughter. She keeps a snake in her room that she usually feeds herself, but he might not be interested.
See, usually when I hold them like that, they try to bend their back and bite me.
All right, we'll switch back.
My buddies keep teasing me because I still pick my rats up with the tongs. They're like, "Oh, you're still scared to touch them." That one rat that bit me so damn hard. I ain't gonna lie, he scared me from touching any more rats.
And I'll just leave her be. He's in shed, so he may not eat. He usually is pretty good about eating even in shed. But he does not look interested. So we'll slide it in there and see what happens. Like I said, I don't mind putting a rat in there, a live rat in there, because I know once I get done going through everybody,
you'll go back
I'm going to come back and make sure any that didn't eat come out.
Right. I really like those tubs with the built-in water bowls, man. Those are so pimp.
I do too. I'm surprised they don't charge you more for them, actually, but they're the same price. Yeah, we'll just.
I guess they price them based on the material. It probably is the same blank they put in the press.
I normally feed at night. I don't know if dragging them out of the tub. Not really making them want to eat either. But I usually feed Saturday nights because we clean on Sunday. So that way the rat, this is a pro tip for you, by the way. So that way the rat really smells like the, shavings and like a rat. Sometimes if you have picky feeders and stuff like that, that will help get you to, we just heard somebody go down.
Yeah, I just you heard the rumble in the Bronx. Yep, somebody got it. DG, what's up, buddy? Glad you're here. I don't know how many you got left to feed there, Odgc. We're at about the 45-minute mark, or about 40-minute mark. I'd like to kind of get into the rats here, so some of the people can see the rat racks and stuff.
Okay, I can close these up. And take you.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard that, but I think I told you a buddy of mine told me that that he'll actually leave a rat in his tubs for an hour sometimes, but he'll put a little small handful of dog food in the tub too, so that the rat has something to eat and it won't mess with the snake, just in case it decides it wants to nibble on something.
I do remember you telling me that. Yeah, I mean, to me, if they don't eat it,
right away, they're probably not going to, huh?
Exactly. I mean, because they've had time to sniff it out and all that stuff to know that it's in there.
Yeah.
It's just a point of whether they want to eat it or not. Right. So,
BPL's in the chat. He's the master of the love lock. Yeah, so let's show this guy has some of the best rat racks I've ever seen, and he's got them on wheels, so he can roll them around in his garage. Really pimp.
A lot of them's on watering systems.
Look at those rat racks, guys. You're talking about breeding some feeders. That is serious right there.
So these last two are just ASFs. Right now, this one's empty. This one's empty. This one I have grow out ASFs in. This one is only about a third full right now because I just don't need to produce that many right now. But coming up next year, what I will have is 8 females to 2 males in here, 8 females, 8 females, 8 females to 2 males. Right now, those are just some grow outs. In here, I have 8 females to my 1 male. I've still got to, pick another male to put in with him. That way, if I ever lose one of my males, I have another male to replace them with, no problem. And in here, there's probably about 40 pinkies back there with 5 moms. So what I will do is rotate my 2 males. I'll have 2 males in here. After 3 weeks, I'll put 2 males down here. After 3 weeks, I'll put 2 males down here. The 2 males that are in this bin will be going through the same process. After the 3 weeks, when I rotate my male, I will take 4 of the females and put them in over here. That way, there'll be 4 females in each bin growing up their babies. If any of them lacks or anything like that, then the other females will help them with their babies.
And so your watering systems are really cool. Like you've got 5-gallon buckets on like a dripper system, I guess, and or a gravity fed system, and then you've run tubing and ports into the tubs.
Yeah, it just has you can buy all this stuff off Reptile Basics. All the connectors, all that stuff, and it's just fed down. You just fill the bucket up once a week. You're good to go for the week. When I have these racks full, they do go through probably about 3/4 of the bucket in a week.
Wow, that's ingenious.
So they definitely go through some water.
Because I'm telling you, I've already learning that I'm lucky that I don't have animals that really make much noise other than the Savannah monitor and the tegu digging in the dirt sometimes. But those rats in that rat rack that I built, they wear those damn water bottle bowls out, bro. I mean, all I hear all night long on them water bottles. Like, I'm already trying to figure out how to get rid of that, man, because they're in my room where I sleep, and that's all I hear at night is that and it's like they don't drink during the day. They seem to be fairly nocturnal, and all night I hear that freaking rattling.
Well, they are during the day, especially if it's hot. Like they're in my garage.
Right.
So during the day, they don't hardly move at all. They're just sleeping. But as soon as it hits 8, 9 o'clock, the temperature drops 10 degrees. Yeah, that's all you hear. They're up running around, playing, drinking the water bottles. I mean, me personally, I spend more time with my rats and ASFs than I do my snakes. Especially with the watering systems. You need to check them every day if you can. I mean, if I was a lot larger, there's no way I could check them every day. But I can check them every day. You need to check them every day. Those valves can fail, which would cause your tubs to flood, which would cause your colony to die. So you need to check them daily. I check them multiple times a day. Every time I pull out a tub, almost every time I pull out a tub, I stick my hand in there and just rub them across all my rats, all my African soft furs. If one tries to bite me, nip me, anything like that, you're going into a bin. You're automatic food. So that's the way to keep the numbers down. And, they say it's something that's in their line. And if they have that in their line, then, they're going to carry that off to their offspring. But you've seen me. I mean, I'll grab, a 500-600 gram rat and pick it up like it's nothing.
Yeah, you're definitely ballsy when it comes to that. I won't lie, because I've seen you grab some rats I would not touch, maybe even with tongs. Yeah. So, well, look, I have been thoroughly impressed, man. I would have never imagined that you had the collection that you have. I wish you the best of luck. I think you have a lot of incredible breeding projects coming up next year. I know we'll be in touch, so maybe I'll be getting some of those hatchlings from you. But I've really liked having you on the stream, man. I know we only had about 5 or 6 people watching, but I know a lot of people will share this out and it'll get watched later. I'm curious to see what's going to happen to your channel. Like I said, everybody in the chat, please share this guy's channel out, Odgc's Exotics. We're going to see how fast we can get him to 100 subscribers.
And if you watch this video and you're a fellow YouTuber, subscribe to my channel. Go to my channel, watch a video, say that you subscribe. Just comment on the video. Hey, I subscribed. Drop a link to your YouTube channel, and I'll gladly return the favor. So let's help each other out.
Exactly, guys. Exactly. Go to this guy's channel, Odgc's Exotics. Please subscribe. Hit some of his videos up. Hit the like button. Put some comments in there. Help his algorithm out so that YouTube will start pushing his channel. That's what we're trying to do in this community. So you guys, I know you guys will be in the P&E show later on. Sherry and Mad Cats just joined the chat. Give me just enough time here to make Sherry blue before I end it. But I'm glad for everybody who did show up. Please share this out, and let's get Odgc's Exotics YouTube channel to 100 subscribers. Let's help this guy out. He's going to be checking you guys' channel out too. I've got his Instagram. I'll let you guys, anybody hit me up on Instagram that wants his Instagram, that wants to reach out to him. And he's probably going to be on the Python's Exotic show too, coming up here real soon. So you guys, look, you've already got some subs. Some people in the chat have already said they went to your channel. So hopefully this will help you out some. And I'm so glad you're a guest. We're going to have you on here again in a couple weeks so we can show off some more of your snakes and do
awesome.
some more live
Greatly
feeds.
appreciate it, Will.
You're welcome, dude. And I'll be in touch. I'm gonna play us out of here. Thanks for everybody who watched the stream, and much love.
Have a good
I'm the
night.
Dragon Whisperer. Have a good night, you guys.